And
The Power Hour is live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. It's a special edition of the Power Hour presented by Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed. It's the 2024 Initials Invitational reveal.
Exciting stuff. Should we get right into it, or do you want to do some Fan 5 real quick?
No, we can get right into it because we got a lot to get to. In fact, we can just have this technically be sponsored by the Fan 5 sponsor because it's going to take a good chunk of time. We got to get through 45 competitors.
Builders and remodelers at buildersandremodelers.com. Thank you so
Builders
much.
and remodelers. Now, look, this is the tournament was supposed to start on Friday. But about a month ago, the Vikings said, hey, Kevin O'Connell wants to play Initials. Can he play on the 19th? We got to bump the tournament back then. So KOC's playing Friday. The tournament starts Monday.
Oh, hell yeah. That's right,
so
baby.
For the next, we want to get the tournament over a little bit quicker than we have in the past. So instead of just Fridays, we're going to go Mondays and Fridays for the next about 4 weeks. So 2 a week to get the quarterfinals out of the way. Mondays and Fridays.
Sweet.
You guys ready to find out where you finish?
I can't think of anything I'd rather
In the
do.
old bracket. 45 competitors. Before we get to the bracket, though, Zach, on-air production meeting. Do you want me to explain the new rules before or after the bracket?
Probably after, because I got that in a different...
okay, let's go after. Never mind.
matchups.
There's a couple of different twists this year when it comes to how the bracket's going to work and how the gameplay is going to work. But we'll explain that in a second. But first, let's get to the bracket, the 2024 Initials Invitational bracket reveal. Shall we?
And again, if you want to watch it, you want to watch this thing, there's great things happening on KFAN.com/watch right now. Check it out.
We start from the bottom and work our way to the top.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
The 45th seed, dead last, is a man that has 0 career wins,
Yeah.
6 career points.
Yeah.
He's an absolutely lovely gentleman. All of us love him, but he's absolutely horrific at every game we play on KFAN. Michael J. Mussman III, dead last.
Yeah. Second year in a row, isn't it, that he's been dead last? Is that not right?
I mean,
it's real close.
Muss is last?
you know, in the program Password Invitational, everybody was like, how do I avoid Muss?
Yeah.
Because
he's so good?
Kiss of death, right? He will be the 45th seed in this year's tournament.
Oh, Mussy.
Number 44, we have a tournament debut, a new player this year, because again, we had 5 eliminations last year. Rosie, Gorg, Dov, Greenway, and Lavelle not eligible for this year's tournament, so we had to get some new blood. 44th, making his Initials Invitational debut.
Michael Andre.
Not Michael Andre.
Oh.
And now I got to remember, I don't even know if this guy's ever played before. This might be his Initials debut overall, I think.
Who is it?
Chip Scoggins.
Oh, hell yeah.
Chip Scoggins, we have no idea. The guy's smart. He's a good writer.
Good dude.
And Chip Wales.
He might be the value play of the entire tournament, but Chip Scoggins, number 44.
He hasn't played?
44, that's me.
How did he get in?
I don't think so.
Hey, look.
Yeah,
I
Rosie.
played. I mean,
Yeah,
Poor
you're
Roser.
getting ripped, Rosie.
Roser.
don't rip Rosie.
Yeah.
Thank you. Don't rip Rosie.
Pumped to see how Scoggins does. He's a smart dude.
Yeah, Scoggins.
the-
I love that guy.
43rd
great.
seed has 0 career wins, 7 career points, and has had sex with 2 people in this room.
What?
Whoa.
Chris and Rosie. Lawyer Lambert is number 43.
Please don't be gross. Make love.
Wait, you make love with my dad?
Yes, that's right.
How do you feel about your dad being ranked 43rd, Paul?
What did he get last time? 3?
I don't know.
Yeah, good
He's
for
a
him,
smart
man.
guy, man. Smart guy.
Dark horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 42, we
Yeah.
also have a
Rosie's
tournament
favorite.
debut.
Yeah, I'll be rooting for him.
This individual is making her tournament debut. She has 1 career point. She's only played Initials once, but got on the board.
Marnie?
One of your former competitors, Mark Rosen. Amy Hockert joins the Initials Invitational
Amy's A+.
in 2024. Welcome aboard to Amy.
Yeah.
So she got 1 point in her first game, so we don't know how she'll do in the tournament when the pressure's on, but she will have seed 42. Good luck to Amy. Another tournament debut at 41. And this is definitely this person's Initials debut. Has never played. So again, we don't know. But when I've asked him in the past, I said, how do you think he would do? He says, I think I would do pretty well. He thinks he would do well. We're going to find out. He's the 41st seed. He once had his dad sell Chris Hockey a house. Comedian Tommy Ryman making his Initials debut.
Well, look at that.
Minnesota's own Tommy Ryman.
Very,
Hell yeah.
Studious looking.
Love that dude.
Tommy Ryman's a great dude.
Yeah, and he's freaking hilarious. But he thinks he's going to do well. I don't know if he'll do well in the tournament, but he does believe he's a good Initials player. We'll find out. One of the most controversial seeds of the entire bracket, the 40th seed.
David?
7 career points. No, he's not eligible. He got shut out last year.
David.
Some argued he should have been 45th, but he's 40th. He's Kevin Fallness.
Oh, my.
Kevin's had a couple of decent performances in the past.
He's also, Kevin's also rock bottom in KFAN games as well.
My Lord.
Well, we'll see. I believe you've called him a sled in the past. Kevin's seed 40.
I love Kevin, though.
Number 39, making her return because she did get on the board last year. 3 career points for Carol Evans, Alicia Lewis.
Oh, goody.
But just a handful of points. 3 career points. Again, she's got a lot to prove, so she's the 39th seed. This next person, you could argue probably could have been a little bit higher because she almost won once. She has 6 career points, and a handful of them were in London, England. Almost beat Christopher Allen Hockey. Do you remember this?
The lady from Ben's TV show.
Yeah, the lady from the TV show. Elizabeth Reese.
That's right, Elizabeth
she was
Returns.
good.
Elizabeth
that's
Reese is a
awesome.
great
She's
person.
awesome.
Yeah, she's the best.
She is
go.
the 38th seed. Welcome back, Elizabeth Reese. This next person,
Hawks Dad.
seed 37, has 2 career points and is 0-1 in the Invitational.
Okay.
So 2 points, but 5-star restaurants. It's Chef Gavin Kaysen.
Gavin's coming
Gavin.
in.
Gavin's back.
Well, he better
Gavin.
bring something to eat.
Yeah, Gavin Wales.
Yeah, he's the best. Welcome back to Gavin Kaysen. Seed 36 is flying in specifically for the tournament. Said, give me the date, let me know when I can play, and I will book a flight, and he did. He has 4 career points, and he's made about 10 movies or something. Eric Stolhansky returns to the Power Tonight Show.
That's awesome.
Our
Haven't
buddy
seen Eric in a
Eric,
while.
he's such a good dude.
Yeah.
Flying in specifically because he can't wait to play. If he
lives in
wins,
Cambodia.
he's going to have to fly back.
Where does he live?
Cambodia.
Does he really?
Cambodia.
He does.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Seed,
Yeah, absolutely.
Seed 35 has 7 career points, and she thinks all of Chris's T-shirts ideas are terrible. Barb Nair will be at Seed 35.
She likes Don't Rip Rosie.
She does like that one.
Rip
Yeah, but
Rosie.
she likes to rip Rosie.
Seed 34 is also a tournament debut. This person has 1 career point in Initials, but first time in the tournament. He played earlier this year for the first time. We couldn't play Initials with him for about a decade because every time we asked, we got yelled at because he was on a different radio station. But now Alan Horton works for the iHeartRadio Network
hell
because he's
yeah.
the Wolves play-by-play guy. So Alan Horton making his Initials Invitational debut. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Seed 33, 5 career points. And look, about once a month, I go out to breakfast with my guy Blake Bond and we talk poker. You guys would want to jump off a bridge. I like to think when I go get breakfast with Blake and talk work, 0 sexual tension. That's not the case when Rosie takes Amelia Santanello to breakfast.
Oh, yeah, this is very true.
Seed 33 is Amelia.
Don't rip.
When was the last time you took her to breakfast, Mark?
Today.
Been a while?
About a month ago.
Oh, how'd that go?
Fabulous.
Was Frank there?
No, Frank is never there.
Where do you take Amelia to breakfast?
We have our spots.
Oh, you have her spots. Can't reveal them.
No.
Okay. Seed 32 with 6 career points. I don't know. Never quite been a factor yet, but he's competitive.
Mark Parrish?
Marty?
He does play hockey, or did. Ryan Carter, pick 32. Ryan Carter.
Go Bears.
Carts. Back
He's
in the
great.
tournament this
Ryan
year.
Carter, great dude.
Love that guy.
Good dude.
Yeah, he likes to rip Rosie.
All right, Seed 31. Seed 31 has 8 career points. And yesterday, I think, made most of the Twin Cities puke in their mouth when he did sit-ups right into the camera.
Oh, no.
The fans, Tommy
That
Olsen.
was sad.
That's not the only thing he did into the camera.
Let's go, T.O.
Pick 31. I wonder how he feels about that. We'll find out. Maybe tomorrow. Number 30, this guy has 10 career points.
Parrish?
10 career points and terrible taste in television. He hates the Bear. His name is Dave Schwartz.
All right.
Dave
good.
Schwartz is in?
Oh, yeah. Rosie, if you get a point, you guarantee yourself in.
Rosie wants to play.
I have like 9 points.
Why is
Yeah,
Rosie
but-
not in this tournament?
Zero
Yeah,
last
Dave
year.
Schwartz
Well, I had
was
one shot at it.
Dave Schwartz was a legendary sports anchor in this market.
Yeah, he
right?
deserves to be in.
Don't
deserves to
rip
be in there.
Rosie.
Don't rip Rosie.
I like the T-shirt already.
Because he hates the Bear so much, I thought about throwing out the rule that if you get one, you're guaranteed a spot. But
Right.
I just
Yeah,
stuck
I
by my
understand.
guns.
I understand.
Speaking of getting shut out, Rosie, I don't know if we've mentioned this, but you didn't get any points last year, so you were out of this year. You, Gord, Dov, Greenway, and Lavelle.
Just like
Well,
saying
Dob and I,
Dobbs out.
Dobbs out.
2 years ago, we made that rule that if you don't score any points, you don't
Right.
get invited to the
Right.
next year's tournament. Alexis Pearson is back because she is eligible, and she is a one-time winner. She has won Initials before,
There you go, Alexis.
but she was shut out in 2022, so she had to take last year off, but she's back. Seed 29 this year.
Yeah.
Alexis Pearson.
All right.
Seed 28 has 6 career points.
Parrish.
Spent a lot of time in front of the camera. Now he's behind the camera. I feel like I'm doing very bad Smartless intros. Guy that spent a lot of time in front of the camera, now almost exclusively behind the camera.
The bath guy.
Yeah, the bath guy, Matt Minster.
Mr.
Matt's
Minster.
back. Such a good dude.
That's good. He's good at the game, too.
Yeah, he's not terrible.
Yeah, not bad.
He's one of those guys that I think if you just get the right list, he might have a chance, right? Just got to get the right list. Number 27, 9 career points, very competitive,
Marty?
takes it very seriously. Was also shut out in 2022, but welcome back, Audra Martin, after 1 year off.
Audra.
Good.
Audra's good at it, yeah.
Yeah. No.
No,
she's
not
not
really.
great?
No.
Yeah.
Audra's back in. Pick 26, or seed 26, has 9 career points, no wins. Actually, almost had one and then blew it. And it haunted him for a long, long time. You can hear him from time to time do Rock Talk with Common Man Dan Cole. That is Brian Oak. Brian
my
Oak.
goodness. Oh, yeah.
Seed 26. Welcome back to Brian Oak. Number 25. This person has 1 career Initials win.
Parrish?
And it was in the tournament. And a lot of times in the past when I've been working on Initials and I'm barely paying attention and somebody asks me a question, I'll say, Ron, your thoughts.
Oh!
And then Ron
Yeah,
talks
Ron
for a while.
beat me
Ron
last year.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, you called him a sled.
Yeah. Yeah.
And got it done. Ron Johnson.
Good for Ron.
Seed
All right,
25. Number 24, Rosie is a lady.
Why is my name suddenly...
Just assumed I have your attention now.
Don't rip Rosie.
This person only has 5 career points, but was impressive. Had made a run once, and we thought she had a chance to actually win. She works for the Vikings Entertainment Network. Her
Tatum.
name is Tatum Everett.
All right.
Tatum can play.
Yeah,
she's very
sneaky.
good.
She can do this. Seed 24. Seed 23 is a one-time winner, 8 career points.
Marty?
Same initials.
Matt Gellner.
Matt Kellner.
Oh, I got it.
Go for it.
Mr. Glass.
What?
I don't know.
Mike Grimm.
Who?
Mike Grimm,
Grimm.
the voice of the Gophers.
Mr. Glass.
Mr. Glass himself.
This high
Mike Grimm.
school graduation picture up there?
Maybe.
That's what they call him, Mr. Glass.
Yeah, Mr. Glass. Grimmer back in the tournament. Seed 23. Seed 22 is a one-time Initials game winner.
Marty.
It also happened to be in the tournament. He also is probably a little bit pissed that you took his wife to breakfast without asking him. Frank Vassalero, seed number
he's good.
22.
Frank should be a higher
Frankie
seed
B.
than
Your
that.
thoughts,
He's a
Mark
really
Rosie.
good player.
Rosen on 22 for
I know
Frankie B.
I know how
I know
competitive
that.
Frank is in every state fair game we used to play. And, you know, he's an ultra competitive guy.
He's
so I would, yeah.
I thought you were going to say he's an altar boy.
Well, he's definitely not an altar
for
boy.
that.
I got the negatives on his past. No, he's not an altar boy, but he's very competitive.
Yeah, he can win.
Yes, he's
Frankie
very
can play.
good, yeah.
Seed 21, this is controversial because this person is a 6-time Initials game winner. And he's all the way down at number 21.
Parrish.
He's also 6th all-time in points.
Ben?
Ben Lieber.
wow.
Seed 21.
Yeah, Ben was one of the
Kinda
originals.
low for Ben.
Yeah, it's kind of low for Ben.
Well, we'll see how the rest of the list goes, and you can tell me if you agree.
needs to try
Just
harder.
Ben Lieber, seed 21.
Handsome.
Seed number 20 is also a one-time winner. He is 1-1 in the tournament. Was a late scratch last year in the tournament, so wasn't in it, but technically didn't get shut out, so he was still eligible to be back. Brandon Molesky back
Yeah.
at seed
10 is
20.
good. 10 is competitive. 10 is very good at things.
Yep. Nailed it.
He is.
Seed 19 is a one-time Initials game winner. This person is 13th all-time in points.
C Club Pat.
He's hosted it more than he's won it.
Zach.
Paul Charchian.
Oh, yeah.
Charge, seed
Charge.
19.
Yeah.
My God.
Too high, too low for Charge? Your thoughts? About right?
About right.
Yeah, I think it's
Tennis,
about right.
That's too low for Tenna. Tenna should be a top 10 guy. Tenna's good.
Top 10. Wait till we get to the top 10. Tell me who should be over.
I'll probably be 11th.
Seed 18 is still based on potential because this person has just 4 career points and 0 career wins.
Parrish.
But he's all the way up to 18.
The reporter guy.
the reporter guy.
But part of the reason why...
Goose?
Look,
Yeah.
part of the reason I put him this high as I'm playing favorites because his all-time favorite band is my all-time favorite band.
Don't care.
He loves 311 as much as I do. The Wild's Joe O'Donnell.
There you go. The reporter
J.O.D.
guy.
The guy
J.O.D.
that Zach wants to quit, right? He wants that guy to quit.
Yes, he wants Joe O'Donnell dead so he has a shot at his job.
That's an overstatement.
Wow,
Not dead. Just
Zach.
I don't think
just
it
what
is.
Zach says off the
seriously
air.
injured.
He won't say it on the air, but he has told me that off the air. I hope Joe O'Donnell dies.
Oh, Scott Nelson on the
That's
chat
a-
wants me to stop talking.
Oh.
That's aggressive.
Well,
Is
don't
there a way I
encourage
can like that comment?
it. Zach did on the chat.
Number 17, 0 career wins,
Marnie.
8 career points. But a lot of swag.
Hold on. One of us,
He's on this show.
Rosie,
He's on this show like 3 days a week.
Tommy Olson.
Max Fuller, seed
Max.
17 goes to Maxo.
Max
is better at the game than he's performed.
Yeah.
Max
Max was
almost
good.
beat AJ,
That's what I'm
2
saying.
years ago?
Yeah,
had him
Max
on the
was
ropes.
good.
At halftime, he
Yeah.
had the lead over the number 1 overall seed.
Yeah.
And blew it. So Max could do it. I think Max is one of those guys, too, needs the right list.
Yeah, Maxo's good.
Number 16, also 0 career wins, also 8 career points. His blood alcohol level normally around 0.08. That's John Bonus.
Oh,
Johnny
I was
Beans!
going to say Muss is the 45th seed.
I said 0.08, not 0.8.
Johnny tickled the beans.
Yep, that's his nickname. So Bonus is pick 16 or seed 16.
That's what they call him?
That's what they call him down
All
to
right,
Twins games.
here's the nitty gritty, the top 15. This is where it gets serious. All right, the 15th seed is one of the main reasons we're changing the rules this year.
Charles Manson.
He has 0 career wins and 9 career points, but 5 of those points came in a loss last year to Halverson in the tournament.
That's right.
He scored 5.
AP Sports guy?
John Krasinski.
That's right.
He's good.
We
man.
are calling this the Krasinski rule. We'll explain it in a second. But 5 points and a loss last year. That's pretty crazy.
Oh,
So Johnny K,
I see what you're doing.
15th seed this year.
I like the idea of this if I think I'm correct here. That's a good idea.
14th seed has 4 career initials wins and is 10th all time in points.
Common.
She.
Dolly Parton.
Marnie.
She lives in sadness.
Carly Zucker,
Oh, yeah.
14th.
Oh.
Couple
She's
steps
good.
down from
Yeah,
last year. Carly
Carly's good,
Zucker.
though.
Carly came into last year's tournament kind of hot. She was feeling confident, but just a couple seeds down this year. She's down to 14th this year. We'll see how Carly does this year. 13th, this player has 1 career win, but if I put him any lower, I might get fired.
Oh, Swedberg.
Oh.
Greg
Swedberg.
Swedberg.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
13.
Swedberg's good.
He's going to win the whole thing.
You think so?
Not at all.
Brilliant.
13th.
He's good.
The 12th seed is also controversial because my guess is this person thinks he should be higher because he has 5 career wins, 11th all time in points, and 1 gold medal.
Oh, Tyler.
Tyler
Haven't
George.
seen him in a while. Looking forward to that.
Curling Olympic gold medalist Tyler George, the 12th overall seed, has one of the, if not highest, win percentages in Initials history, but hasn't gotten it done yet in the tournament, but we'll see how he does this year. Here's the top 11. The 11th seed has 5 career wins, is 1-2 in Initials game invitational history in the tourney, and he's currently running the stream. That's Zachary Halverson.
Oh, Zacco!
Zach, seed
Zacco's
11.
good. Zacco is, Zach, you should be higher than that.
How do you feel about
I will
11,
be
Zach?
later.
yeah.
Higher than the Jurassic.
You know the list. How do you feel about the 10 people in front of you? You feel like you're about right?
I think I'm very happy to be, especially since I was 12 last year, moving up. That's the way I want to go, baby.
On up.
The top 10. 10th seed. This person has 2 career wins, is 14th all time with 14 career points,
Trans Am Johnson.
and is filling in for...
I got it, Hawk. Drew P. Wiener.
No. Rosie, this person this week is filling in for Rich Eisen.
Oh, Tom Pelissero.
You're Rosie? I wanted Rosie to guess. That is Tom
man.
Pelissero.com. Tom
I wasn't
Pelissero
listening.
is the 10th seed.
Maybe Scott's right. Maybe I should stop talking.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Scott on the.
He's right.
Scotty too hottie?
Top tenor for .com Tom. The 9th seed has 4 career wins and is 3-2 in the Initials Invitational.
Okay.
But lost in the finals last year. Eric Nordquist.
Nordo's good too.
Nordo should be
number
higher
9.
than that.
Good. You
Nordo
guys
is
are
very good.
He should be ahead of me.
Yeah, he should be ahead of me too.
Runner up.
Yeah, he was the runner-up last year. Gerdsey was the winner, of course. Nordo and AJ came up short last year, but Nordo made a nice run. The 8th seed has 12 career victories, is a one-time major winner, and so far in 2024 has scored the most points in Initials, Miss Marnie Gellner.
Yeah. Miss Marty Gellner.
Marnie is 8th.
Mrs.
Oh, she's married
Isn't she?
to
Mike.
Mike.
She was yesterday.
Brian.
Number 7 is 1-2 in Initials Invitational tournament history. Has no major victories, but 49 career wins.
So,
Parrish.
Mark Parrish.
is the 7th seed in
Perry's good.
2024.
Perry can get hot.
He's doing well
yeah.
this year, Rose.
What's that?
He does well this year.
He-
He's
yeah.
doing
You think
okay.
Parrish makes a
He's back
run?
with us. I think he
Mark
might-
Parrish, number
He's-
7.
He's competitive.
So Marnie has the most points this year, but Parrish, Hawk, and Sauce all have more wins than her. So Parrish still gets the nod.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Oh, Rosie.
boy.
Easy.
Number 6, 0-1 in the Initials Invitational. And only 1 career win. Which is more than he's ever won on Jeopardy. Do Young Park
yeah.
is the 6th
Do should
seed.
be
So a
higher than
handful of seeds down. I think I had him number 2 last year.
Yeah, Doe's good.
Do Young Park is very good at trivia. He's very smart.
Yeah. And a great dude.
Great dude. He's number 6 this
Yeah.
year. So Sauce and Hawk, you're both in the top 5.
Well, that's very nice.
of you. I'm shocked.
You better be.
Same.
The 5th seed, 0-2 in the Initials Invitational, is a 3-time major winner and has 156 career wins,
That's me.
which is the most all-time.
I'm the
There you are.
Meat Sauce Paul Lambert.
Yeah,
5.
That's about where I belong. I've never won in this.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Got to prove you can do it when it matters most.
I mean, I have the all-time wins and all-time points, so the 5th seed is. But I suck when it matters.
Sucks when it matters. You
Yeah,
lose to
yeah.
sleds.
You're awful.
But this is great. I'm glad.
We'll see if
Top
you lose
5
to
seeds,
sleds.
fine. Yeah, 5 versus 12 matchup. Wait, the 12s always win. Damn it, I'm doomed.
The 4th seed is a one-time major winner, is 1-2 in the Initials Invitational, and has 103 wins all time. The fans, Chris Hockey.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll take it. 4 is my lucky number. This might be my year.
Betting favorite.
Let's go. Thank you.
Chris with the
Thank
old
you.
4 seed.
Thank you. Let's go.
Sauce, how do you feel that Hawk is 1 spot ahead of you?
He should
Think
be.
that's justified?
He's the reason that I don't have a win, but we won't talk
I'm
about
also
that.
the reason for what's going on in your pants right now.
Yeah, you are correct.
No, that's genetics.
Oh, he may be my dad.
All over the place.
So seeds 2 and 3
He can't. Well,
were basically a dead heat.
Yeah.
And I couldn't decide who should be 2, who should be 3, who should be 3, who should be 2.
Yeah, so
But then something recently changed, and I had to flip them. So the 3rd seed is last year's champion, Justin Guard.
yeah.
Yay.
He put on an absolute clinic last year
He
and was
is-
locked in.
Yeah, he's incredible.
yeah.
So we'll see if he can go back to back. Justin Guard, 2023 champion. Let's see if he can run it back in 2024. The person he swapped with, look, let's just be honest, was a finalist in 2022, lost in the finals, and now has won both majors in 2024. He's unbelievably good, and hairline fracture was one of the best guesses in Initials history. John Creasel is the 2 seed this year.
Yeah.
I had it the opposite, but then once Creasel won the major last week, I go, I don't know, man. Let's flip it.
No, that's the right.
Johnny K, the number 2 seed.
Hey.
And this is the all-time no-brainer until proven otherwise. The number 1 seed is a 7-time major champion. He was the 2022 champion. He was a 2023 finalist.
Yep.
AJ Mansour is still the GOAT of this game until proven otherwise. So AJ is the number 1 seed in 2024. And there's your bracket for 2024.
That was sweet.
Let's do the game. Starts Monday?
Yeah, it starts Monday. We'll come back and quickly, I promise we won't waste a half an hour. We'll go really quickly through the matchups. You guys can see who you're facing off against in number 1, round 1, and then we'll explain the new rules as well. There's a couple of new rules. Then we'll get the headlines and more. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
The fun continues at KFAN.com/watch as the Initials Invitational matchups revealed now. Tune in.
Welcome back. Final segment here. Wrapping this thing up. And we'll get into some other stuff as well. But Rosie, remind me to tell you about a movie trailer I just saw.
I'm anxious to hear about it.
Cool.
Hopefully some good ones coming out the rest of the summer.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff coming out.
Yep.
All right, let's hammer the back half of this quickly. The bracket reveal, a couple of new rules and some matchups. Again, Rosie, remember last year you were eliminated because you didn't score any points. Is that the first time I've mentioned that?
Don't rip
think it's the
Rosie.
fourth time. And don't rip Rosie.
Thank you.
Got that, Barb?
But look, Audra Martin and Alexis Pearson were patient. They
I understand that.
they took their beating and sat out for a year.
I'll be very happy to
They're back.
spectate and watch and cheer for my favorites.
Will you be here the day Amelia plays?
100%.
All right, Zacho, pull up the new rules. Here's the new rules for 2024. So in the past, if you got shut out, if you got 0 points, you were eliminated from next year's tournament. And that rule stays in place. Anybody that gets shut out in the quarterfinals in round one is ineligible for the 2025 Invitational. But to make sure we can get more new blood in next year, scoring 1 point, Rosie, this year just makes you eligible. Doesn't guarantee you a spot, but you are eligible to be selected for next year's tournament.
All right.
The only way you guarantee yourself into next year's tournament is 2 or more points. So just getting on the board is not enough. You could get 1 and still not be selected next year.
Very
many people-
subjective.
How many people only got 1 last year?
My guess
That
is
just
probably
saved
half the
themselves.
field. Probably half or close to half the field.
Right.
But here's what we're calling the John Krasinski rule, the AP Sports Guy / Johnny Athletic rule. Last year, he scored 5 and lost. To Zach Halverson.
Oh, yeah.
That's rough, right?
Right.
So we have 9 quarterfinals. So there'll be 9 people advancing. The winners advance. So 3 groups of 3. But what we're doing this year is the top 3 losers in terms of scores get wild cards and will advance. So is up to 6. So if there's a crazy tie, up to 6 people could get wild cards, but the top 3 for sure advance to the semifinals despite losing. If you put up 5 in round 1,
Right.
that's
impressive.
you are capable of winning the whole thing. Let's just say you're moving along. So there are at least 3 wild cards in 2024.
Sweet, man.
So, Sauce, you could lose and then just
Probably won't.
anti-sweat everybody else the rest of the tournament. Just going, I hope nobody else puts up a big number and I can still move on.
Yeah, once I go out, I could care less. If it's not about me, I don't care.
Fair enough. Do you want to see who you're facing off
Yes,
against?
I would guarantee it's a bunch of sleds.
The tournament starts on Monday. Again, KOC playing Initials on Friday, but Monday is matchup number 1, quarterfinal number 1. And here we go. On Monday, number 6, Do-Young Park takes on number 17, Max Fuller, number 34, Alan Horton, Chef Gavin Kaysen, seed 37, and number 40, Kevin Fallness. Do-Young
yeah.
Park.
Any side betting allowed?
It is greatly encouraged.
Okay. All right.
So that is the first matchup. That'll be next Monday at 8:15. A week from Friday, matchup number 2. Marnie Gellner is the 8th seed. This is a good matchup.
Yeah.
Takes on number 18, Joe O'Donnell. Number 20, Brandon Molesky. Number 31, Tommy Olson. And the 39th seed, Alicia Lewis.
Oh, yeah, all right. Way to go, Marnes.
I like Marnie in that one. She's having a good year.
I
think
like
Tenna's the dark horse.
We're having a good time.
I think Marnie's going to finally get a victory here.
It's pretty sharp,
probably.
too.
Yeah, Tenna's good.
All right, then
Tommy
the
doesn't know
following
how to
Monday,
play.
on Monday, July 29th,
Penny!
Mark Parrish, number 7, takes on number 16, John Bonus. Number 24, Tatum Everett. Flying in, number 36, Eric Stolhansky.
Eric.
And that lady from Ben's show, Elizabeth Reese, number
Yeah.
38.
She's great.
She is great.
Pretty people.
Yep, good matchup. Then on Friday, August 2nd, look at this one. Friday, August 2nd, Creasel is the 2 seed. He will take on Carly Zucker, who is 14th. Number 26, Brian Oak. Number 27, Audra Martin. And number 28, Matt Minster.
Is that a button?
Yep.
I was wondering what
Yeah,
that
that
was.
is technically a button, I believe. It's an interesting spot for a button.
Oh, I
but that's
just
a button.
noticed it.
Oh, sure, you just noticed it.
Right, yeah. Sorry, I pointed that out.
That's
before you
a,
raised it.
What the heck? I thought you were
That's a
talking
tough
about
matchup.
on Creasel.
Carly's good. Oak is good.
Don't rip Rosie.
The Creasel man,
Yeah, that's-
he
that's
is so tough to beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's
That's going to be a tough one for them. All right, that's Friday, August 2nd. Then we move on to Monday, August 5th. The GOAT.
Oh, wow.
The GOAT, AJ Mansour,
Tyler will
takes
take him
on
out.
number 12, Tyler George. Number 23, Mike Grimm. An absolute wild card in number 41, Tommy Ryman. We have no idea how he'll do. And, of course, we all know how Muss will do. He's 45th.
Tyler might take AJ out.
We'll see.
dinner.
You could argue Tyler's one of the GOATs of the game, too. So GOAT on GOAT crime in round 1, Monday, August 5th at 8:15. We advance to Friday, August 9th. Here's Chris's matchup.
Oh, no.
Look at
We
my
have-
hogs.
Oh, you got Amelia and Frank.
Look at the backup of the Chris Hockey is number 11.
That's tough.
We'll take on the 11th seed, Zach Halverson. And then a married couple in Frank Vassalero, number 22, and Amelia Santinello, who's number 33. And sandwiched in the middle, 30th seed, Dave Schwartz.
Man,
I'll have
that's
to
a
be
tough,
here for that
that's a
one.
tough
Terrible.
matchup, Zacho.
The rest of
Worried
the four are
Frank.
good.
Hawk will be distracted.
Yeah, for sure.
And Dave, well, he just has terrible TV tips.
Remember, which show is it where they have the fire miser or whatever in the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer universe? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Anybody?
yeah.
Oh, Santa Claus is coming to town,
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
That's
I've
what
never
Dave
seen
Schwartz
that one.
looks like in that picture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He looks like the red-haired guy who makes things melt.
Gotcha.
How's that guy's name?
No idea.
Chris,
Anyway,
so you feel pretty good about this matchup
I
or
do
not?
not. This is a
Oh,
tough
you do
matchup.
not.
Frank's really
That's
good.
tough.
Zach's really good. Amelia's really
That's
hot.
the toughest matchup so
It's
far.
gonna be good.
Everybody heard that.
All right.
But she's also a good player.
That's Friday, August 9th. All right, we move ahead to Monday, August 12th.
Oh, look at this.
The number 3
Oh,
seed,
my.
Justin Guard,
Oh, wow, that's
goes
a good
against
matchup.
his boss, Greg Swedberg,
Jobs
the
on the
13th
line.
seed. Maybe Jobs on the line.
Yeah.
But we got a gopher thing going on here because Justin Guard, of course, sideline gopher analyst. Ron Johnson, former gopher, is seed 25. He'll take on number 32, Ryan Carter. And a longtime guy that covered gopher football, Chip Scoggins, makes his debut at number 44.
I love Chip. He's so.
Who do you like in that one?
Guardsy, not even close.
Say that to Swedberg's
No,
face when you
sure. I
leave
love
the show at
Swedberg.
9 o'clock.
And he knows that. But Guardsy he's elite in these games,
The
man.
defending champ.
Sexy.
We move on to Friday. Friday, August 16th. Saucy, here's your matchup. You're taking on your dad. Oh, yeah, your dad.
Oh, go Jeff.
Sauce is the
I
5th
took on your
seed.
dad last night.
He will take on Johnny Athletic himself, John Krasinski, the 15th seed. Number 19, Paul Charchian.
That's a tough one.
Number 29, former winner, Alexis Pearson, who's back. And his own father, future grandfather, Grandpa Lambert.
That's
God,
tough, Sauce.
God, I will laugh for the rest of my
best
life
ever.
if Jeff knocks you out.
Yeah, I would be fine with that because I don't win in it.
He's wanted to knock you out for a long
Yeah, he has.
For like 40
Krasinski's
years.
good. Yeah, that's a tough matchup. I haven't won yet, so who knows? But
Johnny K. Charch is really, that's a tough one.
that's tough.
That's
Are
tough.
those sleds, Paul?
My
sure
father
are.
is not a sled. Charch I like. Alexis is fine, and John Krasinski is a massive sled.
Good luck
Okay.
having him on the show next time.
I got no shot. I'm never.
All right.
I'm not any good at this.
That's
Okay.
true.
All right, let's move on. Monday, August 19th, the number 9 seed, Eric Nordquist, takes on number 10, Tom Pelissero.
Tom Pelissero's
game.
really good.
Number 21, Ben Lieber. Number 35, Lil B. I'm sure she's pumped that she's with Lieber. And number 42, Amy Hockert, who again is a wild card. She's only played once. We'll see how she does.
Yep, like it. Good matchup.
Yeah, the battle at the top there is going to be a good one. They could both win. So there is your bracket for 2024. You can see it. We'll post it all over social. You can see the dates. There we go. Again, a slightly new rule. Some wild cards in play in 2024.
Man, that's the same week the state fair starts. Think about how long the opening round goes. Wow.
And we're doing 2 a week to get through it faster.
Right.
Right? Let's wrap this thing up.
goes
and
when?
crown a
does the
champion.
October or
when
what?
does the state? Oh, the 9th.
22nd.
Oh,
Yeah, so then what we'll do is we'll get the semis locked in. We'll figure out wild cards and then book the semi dates and the finals dates based on availability, right? We'll just book them as fast as we can as soon as we know who the 12 plus people are.
that'll be fine. You don't need to worry about me, man, because I will be out.
Not trying to jinx them, but if I had to put money on somebody, I'm putting money on Creasel.
I'll take the field.
Well, I'm not giving you the field.
I'll take AJ.
I'll bury you in the field.
That poor field.
And Jeff Lambert only needs 2 wishes.
Yeah.
Gonna need a football field.
All right.
Oh, well done. That's a good one,
Why are you so
Zacco.
mean?
Yeah, you're not in his matchup. You got to take on Hawk, not Sauce.
Yeah.
Doc, you're going down.
Won't be the
Good
first
one.
time you took me on. Let's go.
Now it's time for Headlines.
Headlines brought to you by our friends at Wolf River Electric. Get those solar panels put on, save some money, and get those panels put on. Go solar with Wolf River Electric. You should do that. 2% of the population has chronic vomiting syndrome.
What? Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
I don't know what that means. I mean, it sounds like it's pretty cut and dry, no offense, or no pun intended, but chronic vomiting syndrome?
By seeing something or reacting to food or smells. I mean, that could be any number of things, I suppose, but what an
Could last
awful
from a
thing.
few hours to several days.
Oh my gosh.
Lordy, look at
That
this.
sounds terrible.
Think about it. That's 1 out of 50. I've never met anybody with
No.
that. There should be somebody on this floor that has that based on the numbers.
Chronic speaks for itself.
People aren't sure what causes it.
Ugh.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Rosie, let's not get political here, but I'm going to bring up politics for a second, right?
Don't rip, Rosie.
Yeah,
When you're about to vote for a candidate, doesn't matter what office that person is running for.
City council, whatever.
You would hope that their past should matter, right? Things that
course.
they've said, things that they've done, their policies, right? Their actions probably speak louder than words, but their words should matter as well. Well, there's a candidate running for the New Hampshire House of Representatives that's hoping that the masses look past his past, saying like,
This is not going to end well.
I'm a changed man, right? Get over it.
Did he used to sell sandwiches?
Brilliant.
He said he made some bad choices when he was younger. He's learned from it, though.
Younger as in like in his 20s? Or?
Maybe. Because 35 years ago, he beat up and strangled a motel manager to death and did have a murder conviction.
Jeez.
But he says that's 35 years ago.
Right.
I was different then.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you should vote for me now. So that's correct.
Okay.
I assume he serves time.
He wants us to look past his previous murder conviction.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Well, I want to hear his.
Anything's possible.
You know his.
Yeah, I don't.
Right, but what does he think of the border?
That's right. Yeah.
A woman on
Maybe lives
TikTok, a woman on TikTok says that a TSA agent
Yeah.
told her that, quote, people with blessed
Let's
posteriors
go.
set off the X-ray machine more often than not.
Really?
Somebody has to either confirm or deny this. She's just claiming that a TSA agent said that, but wouldn't you love the TSA to either confirm or deny this? She says a TSA agent told her that people with blessed posteriors set off the X-ray machine more often than not.
I have so many questions.
So do I. Like, where are these ladies?
Hawk's Googling it.
I sure as hell am. Yeah.
Anybody buy that? I mean, I have a lot of questions as well.
I don't know
I
how
think
to
he
even.
just wanted to wander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, no way is that.
Like, we got to do a search.
yeah.
Oh.
Let me put my
Whoops.
gloves on. Yeah.
Whoops. Today is National Tattoo Day.
Let's go.
Rosie,
hell
do you
yeah.
have one? I know Sauce has
I do.
one. I know that Chris Hockey has a bunch. Brett, do you have any?
I'm out on tattoos.
I also don't have any.
Yeah.
Zachary, do you have any?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah,
Wow.
good question.
Not really.
That's so weird.
I mean,
wow. You just asked a simple
No,
question.
he asked you a question. Would you like to know?
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Don't cash those tickets.
Tommy would.
Yeah, Tommy would love to wand you.
Whoa.
Wow.
A 49-year-old woman in South Carolina was arrested for embezzling nearly $20,000 from the Girl Scouts.
Can we hear her side of it?
Always the.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to judge her till I know why she did it. Was she feeding starving children with it?
Oh, I thought you had audio of it.
That's a lot of cookies.
Do the
Button
Girl
bar, button bar.
Scouts sell their cookies year-round?
I don't know.
I don't. Do they sell them?
And I don't even mean the girls themselves. Does the organization, though, make them available year-round, or is it
I
just a
never
certain
see
window?
them because majority of the time if someone has a stand, they're there with their mom or
Somebody will bring a list
other.
into the office.
Yeah, exactly. I don't recall seeing them like at a grocery store. Just randomly
stand
selling
here this year.
Them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get those
they do.
thin mints around me, though. Oh,
I went out the other exit to avoid them. I did every time. I
know.
feel bad.
It's
I'm like,
just-
I don't have time to buy
It's
cookies.
a drug.
Button
That's the
bar.
problem. Is it's not like I don't want to support them. I don't want to, give the gals money. It's that I don't want all those calories. I know I'm going to
No.
eat the entire sleeve if I get them.
100%.
Yeah.
Best
I got
kind.
OCD.
I
After
gotta
you
save
put them
my
in the
money for
fridge.
drugs.
Those like coconut Samoa things are the best. Whatever they're called. What do they call them now? Coconut dreams or something? God dang it, those are good.
Those are good.
Netflix has ordered a new horror series from the
Horror?
Horror, Horror.
Okay.
Horror series produced by the creators of Stranger Things. So, can lightning strike twice? Can they do it again?
Yeah.
Rosie, you into that show or not?
I'm not.
Oh,
I've
my
not
God,
seen
it's
it.
fantastic.
I know.
I've only
I
seen
know.
the first season.
So much fun. And the final season is supposed to be basically, 8 1.5-hour movies. It's going to be just a bunch of epics. Can't wait.
Elite theme song.
Good point.
Stranger
Very
Things.
true.
Do you have it in the system, Hawk?
I sure do.
Yeah, we should hear it. I'd like to hear it because I don't remember it because this is it.
Nope, sorry.
Oh, this is
We're in bed in the morning like college game day on a what a sight. I look outside, all the leaves are changing. I look at you and say, damn, you're banging. You look back at
This
me
is
and
Vecna
say,
singing to
"Thank you,
11.
team." Halloween's
that's odd.
here, what should we
Spoiler.
be? I looked you over, your body so tight. Little Tommy goes 6 to midnight.
See, that's terrifying.
We don't need to dress up. You're so sexy. We could stay in and have sex and candy. Love you, baby. We're a perfect match. Like Reese's Butterfinger Sour.
Those aren't
Patch.
bad
Don't need to
lyrics.
dress
No.
up.
Better than
You're
Drake.
so sexy. We could stay in and have sex and candy. Love you, baby. We're a perfect match. Like Reese's Butterfinger Sour Patch.
the guy singing it sounds real horny.
Well, duh.
I mean, he was having a bad day.
Stranger Things. I should watch
I
that.
didn't know that.
Yeah, it's about strangers things.
Oh, that makes sense.
Rosie, I want you to go first.
All right.
Let's see if you can get this. The inspiration for the Pac-Man character was an image of a blank.
It's a drug. That could be.
The inspiration for the Pac-Man character was an image of a...
Man, I can see the Pac-Man character. I can't imagine.
What does it look like? Say it out loud. Maybe the light bulb will go off over your head. What is it?
Mouse. I don't know.
I'd say
Pie?
pizza.
Pizza is
Pizza.
the correct answer.
that
There you
is
go.
it.
Cool. I
It was
didn't know
the
that.
image of a pizza with a slice removed,
Yeah,
and somebody
that
said
does
that would
make
be kind of
sense.
cool. The original Japanese title was Puck-Man.
Whoa.
Whoa, Hawk seen that film.
Yeah, that's my name in high school.
The guy who established Atari also started Chuck E. Cheese. I think we've talked
Atari.
about that in the past. I think we've definitely talked about this in the past too, because I think Sauce blamed Hockey's lineage. Genital warts
Yeah, way to go,
can be
Hawk.
traced back to when Homo sapiens got it on
Whoa.
with Neanderthals.
Way to go,
around
Hawk.
60,000 to 120,000 years ago.
You know,
Yeah.
In a
Modern
pinch.
humans were getting it on with Neanderthals,
Which
and
side of
genital
the
warts
fight is
happened.
his?
All of them. Hawk.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, man.
That's okay, buddy. In a pinch.
No
anything to do.
penicillin then. No.
Hey, but look, this is butterfly effect, and look, it is what it is, Sauce. If Hawk's lineage had not hooked up with Neanderthals,
Right.
or maybe they
Right.
were the Neanderthals and just gave us
Touche.
genital warts,
Touche, I'm not sure.
none of us would be here, right? All of those events had to happen
Correct.
exactly how they would happen. So if we didn't have genital
Yeah.
warts from 60,000 years ago, none of us would be sitting
That's
here.
what
I
Hawk tells
told
his
you guys.
doctors.
It's not a joke. You guys are joking. When I got my DNA results back from 23andMe, I had like a very high percentage of Neanderthal blood.
Yep.
I really did. That's
I
a true
remember
story,
that.
Yeah.
And that explains the genital warts.
The ones that I have now?
No.
No, I think Colorado explains those. All right,
They are rocky.
last but not least, do you remember, Sauce, I know you remember this.
I'm listening.
We met a guy at Treasure Island Resort and Casino
Oh, yeah.
who came to one of our shows and said that he was at a bar in the 90s, the decade, not the nightclub.
Whatever.
Although it could have been because it was a gay bar in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And he said about 6 months before Dahmer was caught, he was at a bar and a guy was staring at him so creepily that it stood out to him like, Jesus, like it's like pure evil looking at me.
Yeah.
To the point where it kind of shook him like, why is this guy looking at me like that?
Yeah.
And then 6 months later, he saw that same guy on TV and he's like, oh my
no.
God, that's the guy from the bar.
He stopped Cory and I to tell us
Yeah,
this
so he
story,
told us the story. He's like, he is 100% convinced Dahmer death stared him at a bar like 6 months before they caught him.
I mean, nightmares for life.
Right.
Right. Terrifying.
So that obviously stays with that guy forever, right? Well, according to a new poll, what percentage of Americans believe they have interacted with a serial killer at some point in their life?
Oh, good question.
Man,
25.
that's a lot.
Believe
There's
they
a lot
have
of
or
serial
have?
They've
killers.
interacted.
Believe that it's, quote, likely that they have interacted with a serial killer at some point in their lifetime.
20.
I'll go first. I would say, like, this is pure imagination, right? This is people assuming or thinking or hoping. Hoping's a weird word, but I don't think I have. I don't know when I would have.
No.
But you guys are all right around it. And the reason is they're saying because so many people listen to true crime podcasts and watch true crime and see how often they think it happens,
it's a drug.
that it's now kind of messed up in our brain about how frequent it actually is. So 22% of us think that we've run into a serial killer. 22%. There's no way that's true.
You think of the creep factor, but then you think of a guy like Ted Bundy, who was a good-looking guy that looked like he would fit into any social situation, and he sadly often did.
Roser, we meet a lot of people, Roser.
Oh, I know.
Just in passing at the state fair or something like that, or at a gig.
I think I've met
like
most of them at the state fair.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. According to this, as of 2020, America has had something like 3,600 documented serial killers. That's so few in the big scheme of things. Right. So the fact that the chances that you've actually run into one of them, pretty slim.
Yep.
Good point.
Pretty slim. And if you did, they walked past you in the supermarket and you didn't see him for more than a second. Interacted with a serial killer,
that's
almost
a whole different.
Almost zero. Super unlikely.
Love you, Roser.
Love you too.
Don't rip Rosie.
Thanks, Barb.
All right, we're back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. Libra will be here. Tommy will be here. KOC playing Initials on Friday, and then the Invitational starts Monday. Thanks for checking out the Power Trip Morning Show. 9 to noon is next.
Everybody